Por algo que
Good afternoon, Honorable President here. Kala Madam, are you there?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. I'm here.
Welcome, Madam.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Welcome,
2 o'clock
ma'am.
we will start, Madam.
Sir, it's not clear. Can you come back?
2 o'clock shall we start, Madam?
Oh, yes, yes, sir. It's absolutely
Yeah.
fine for me.
Yeah, okay, sir, Madam. Okay, Madam. Thank you.
Yeah. Sir, can I start or is there any formalities for starting?
Sorry, Madam.
Is there any formalities for starting or can I start right away?
Yes, Madam. We have some formalities. So that's why I asked you, Madam. 2 o'clock we will start, Madam.
Yes, sir?
Otherwise, are you okay? Shall we start, Madam, now?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, we can start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Madam. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Thank you. I call upon Dr. S.V. Revati. Madam, you can.
Good afternoon, professors. It is a supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge by Albert Einstein. With this thought, we begin this day. On behalf of our PPG College of Arts and Science, Department of Commerce, Coimbatore, I welcome you all for our 5th day of FTP program on research methodology. Today's research person is Dr. A. Kalaman, KME College of Arts and Science, Department of Management, Kerala. She is here for us to refresh our knowledge in the topic Concept of Literature Review and its Perspective. To welcome the gathering, now I call upon Mrs. B. Maithili ma'am to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good afternoon to one of present here. I am extremely privileged to have this opportunity to address you all for this wonderful session. First of all, I would like to welcome our management and principal, Dr. N. Muthumani ma'am, who has continuously encouraged and rendered her support and create confidence within us. Welcome you, madam. I welcome our resource person, Dr. A. Kala, Assistant Professor in Department of Management, KMEA Arts and Science College at Kerala, who has kindly consented to be the resource person of our today's event. I want to convey my heartfelt gratitude to our resource person by accepting the invitation and presiding over this event. It will be providing refurbished knowledge for us. Within her valuable speech, a concept of literature review and its perspective. Welcome you, madam. I also welcome our department HOD, Dr. V. Shivakumar sir, and my team for this wonderful opportunity to make this working smart and delightful. Welcome you all. Last but not least, I welcome all the professors for this session. Welcome you all. Once again, I welcome you and all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your welcoming. Now, to give a brief note of chief guest profile, I call upon Ms. M. Manjula Devi of our department.
Thank you, ma'am. Very good afternoon to all present here. Dr. Kala A. Her educational qualification, ma'am has completed PhD in Madurai Comrade University. Ma'am has completed MBA in 2017, St. Xavier's College, Alua, MG University. Ma'am has presently working as Assistant Professor in Department of Management in KMEA Arts and Science College for the past 10 years. Ma'am, area of interest, law, marketing, human resources, and research methodology. She has taken charge as presenting officer and conducted college election in parliamentary mode. She has been a coordinator of marketing games in a national level management fest. She has coordinated a national level FTP program, made paper presentations on various topics for UGC sponsored national seminars, also have published several papers in research magazines. Ma'am has published 5 articles and journals in UGC journal publications. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Welcome you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, the section is yours, ma'am.
Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.
Good afternoon to one and all. First of all, I'd like to express my warm greetings to the Department of Commerce of PPG College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, for conducting a 7-day national level virtual FDP program on research methodology. Hats off to the organizers. I know actually how tough it is to organize a program, a 1-day program, even how tough it is. I know. Now you're organizing a 7-day program. You guys are really doing a wonderful job. I must mention it at the beginning itself. Hats off to you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the college management, principal, organizers, and especially Maithili ma'am for giving me the opportunity to be a part of the program. Thank you all. Especially this Maithili ma'am who invited me. Thank you all. Now, the topic of discussion for today is concept of literature review and its perspective. Now, I've gone through your brochures and found that all the scholars present here today have already attended topics related to research process, data collection, tips to write a research paper, different approaches to methodology, sampling techniques, and similar topics related to research. And yet it is some more is going to come by within the next 2 days. Now, already an introduction to this literature or a research paper is being given to all the gathering present here. Now, I'd like to start with this concept of literature review and its perspective. Now, before discussing about the concept of literature, let us first discuss, I'd like to put my PPT, ma'am, Maithili ma'am, can you tell me if this is visible to you? Is my PPT visible, ma'am?
Ma'am, your PPT is not visible here, ma'am.
Then just give me a minute, ma'am. Give me a minute. I'll just make this PPT visible. Okay, just give me a minute.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Now let us discuss the topic, concept of literature review and its perspective. Now, see, before going to the concept of literature review, I'd like to discuss about the topic actually. Why do we want to have a literature review? The entire concept, when you are digging deep into it, goes to something called as research, right? For research purpose, you need literature reviews. Now, what do you mean by research? That is a basic question which we encounter when we speak something about this literature reviews, right? Now, what is research? Research is nothing but searching for knowledge. Excuse me, I would like to tell that only my PPT is visible to me. Any questions or anything is not visible. So if anybody from the other side can help me, if there is any questions, then it'll be of great help. Okay, ma'am. If any question is being posted in the meet, then please let me know. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes,
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So please, I expect someone's help from there if any question is arising. Okay. So we were speaking about something called as research. For research purpose only, literature review is required. Okay. Now, what do you mean by research? Research is something searching for knowledge. The basic, yeah. Now, searching for knowledge, you can go for orally searching for knowledge, or you can actually go for some reference, printed reference. Also, you can use for searching for knowledge. Okay. Now, when we were kids, or now when kids have some questions, what they do usually is they orally ask someone who is really knows that answer. Okay. So that is also orally also we can make a review of literature. Literature review is something which we want to know more, that we are reviewing. Okay. Now, when kids are asking some question which are there in their mind and serving as a problem, and they are asking not to any stray person, they are asking to a specific person whom they know that they are having the answer. So what happens is they are getting the answer, and their problem is solved. Now what happens? The kids are not recording it. Okay, they are not recording it. Okay. Now when we get older, when we happen to do some project, thesis or dissertation or whatever it is, what happens? We are stuck on a particular topic, and this topic, we are stuck on a particular topic, and we want to find an answer for this topic, right? Now what we are going to do is, you are going for some printed sources or some electronic sources to find out the answers for your question, right? And here what we are going to do is, you are going to record your details or findings or from where you have got the answer. This is a formal way of collection of literature. Okay. Now, whenever you ask for where did you get this answer from, we have a complete answer that we have got an answer from such and such a source. Right? Now, this is where we have to understand that there is something called as formal literature review and informal way of searching for knowledge. Okay. What the kids do is something called as informal way of literature review. And what we do when we are in need of formal reviews, we are going for formal literature reviews, wherein we try to record all the matters. And why we are recording this, what is the importance of recording, what is the purpose of recording, and how you are recording. We'll go deep into all these things. So this is what literature review basically means, right? It is documented purpose. This way of collection is relevant knowledge, and this formal way of collection is known as literature review. And this is properly documented and can be used for further research purpose by ourselves or for others to follow us. Anyone can use this. Okay. This step actually is very important in research, as this is the foundation for an authentic research. And research, see, I'm talking about the introduction of this concept of literature review. Now, this literature review will explain the quality of your research. Actually, what research literature review is, it is about the homework that a researcher is doing. How good a homework is being done, that good that particular research paper is. How bad the homework work is done, it is surely reflected in the research paper. So this literature review, quality of literature review, classifies our research as good or bad. Okay, so it is very important part of research. It is actually an account of what is already known, what we are going in search of, what is already we know. Okay, we are studying in detail about what we already know. Existing knowledge is being searched, right? Now, let us move on. Meaning of literature review. What we spoke till now was the introduction. What is literature review? What it all deals about? How? What is the purpose of documenting a literature review and all that? Now, meaning of literature review. It is strategic and critical analysis of what has been written about a topic. Now, this is the meaning of literature review. It is a strategic and critical analysis about what has been studied about a topic. And when we are saying what it is, we have to say what it is not. Because as I told you, literature review is the basis of your research. This makes your research good or bad. Now, what it is not is, it is not a summary of what has been published on a particular topic. See, it is most often misunderstood that literature review is just a summary of what is being published. It is a summary of some topic. No, it is not a summary. It is actually a critical analysis of a topic. What you are reading, it is not exactly summarized, but it is critically and strategically summarized. Okay, then it is also not a date-ordered description, chronological ordered description of articles that has been listed about a similar topic. No. Again, it is like something which is related to your topic, right? It is related to your topic. You are going to strategically analyze it and critically analyze it. That how you summarize that and put it into strategical and critical analysis, that is what is the meaning of literature review, right? Now, we are having more meanings like literature review gives the information. That is, as I told you, it is about the existing knowledge. That is the only thing that literature reviews can provide, right? We can only search for what is already known, right? Then, these critical evaluations are put as the body of literature review, okay? And it gives you an account of what the scholars have already published. This is the meaning of literature review. It's already published work and you're searching for the topics that are similar or relevant to your particular selected topic, okay? Now, why is this important? Why is literature review important? See, when you are into reading, the first thing you are doing while you're into a research process is that you are going to select a topic, or you're going to attempt to select a topic, or you have a vague idea about what your topic of research should be. Now, and you are going into literature review, or you are going into these studies, or you are going to review about similar topics, right? Which can help you understand more about your topics, right? more about what you're having, what you're going to do, you can understand more. Now, when you are reading different literatures published by different scholars, what happens is some topics you're satisfied with, and some topics you're not satisfied with. Some topics, when you're reading, it creates a problem within you. You find that somewhere this is not being answered properly, right? So, what happens? This creates a research problem. Okay, this research problem never lets you sleep. This is a question that arises in your mind, awakens your authority to question, your questioning ability, and you want to find an answer to this problem, right? So, see, when problem arises, you feel that there is a gap in this particular research, and you tend to read more and find out filling this gap. If yet you're not satisfied, what happens? You take up that topic where you find there is a gap, you choose that topic for your reference, right? For your research work. Now, when you're choosing something like something to fill up the research gap, what happens is, when you're choosing something to fill up a research gap, what happens? You're choosing some original work, which has not yet been published, which no scholars have attempted. You're going for some original work. Now, when you're going for literature review only, you are finding that there is some gap existing, right? So, this becomes very important thing. Important part as far as your research is concerned. Okay. Now, this can also generate, even if you're not able to find some research gap, you're able to find some research question wherein your problems are not satisfactorily answered. You find some research questions, activities, wherein, when you're finding some research questions, what happens is you can, excuse me, please, for a minute. Yeah, back again. Sorry for the interruption. Now, there will be some questions unanswered or not properly answered. There actually may not exist some gap, but then there will be remaining some questions that you are not totally satisfied with. So what happens? You are getting some sort of objectives for your research work. Okay. Yeah, and also we can, when we are going for the importance of, when we are speaking about importance of literature review, what happens? You're studying about some literature, you're studying some publications, or you're reading some publications, and what happens? You find that this can be put in another way. Okay, you can rearrange this. Means by just studying it in more wide way, you can find out some very good answers. See, for example, when you are going in for a marketing research, and a marketing research has already been done using a very big population, which involves people from different religion, from different custom, from different taste, from different preferences, from different age groups. Now, you get a conclusion for this. For a vast study, you get a conclusion. When you are reading this, you may feel that if this study is done using a less population, using a little more focused population, that is if you're selecting people from one age group who can have same taste and preference, and with less population relating to less geographical area, your conclusion can be entirely different. Okay, the study has already been done, the topic is already dealt with, but when you're studying it in a different manner, making only simple changes, you can have wonderful results. You can have entirely different conclusions. Okay, so again here, literature review is a very important thing, plays a very important thing in making your research topics and making your studies and all that. Okay, so literature review literally is a very important concept. It is really very important as far as our research is concerned. Yeah, see here it is mentioned that you can replicate the prior study.